Hey, good morning, folks. Bob here. Got to work on Furious today. I'm going to take the transmission out. Man, I tell you, I do not want to take that transmission out. It's the last thing I want to do. But it ain't right. It's not hitting the gears hard, and it's got a little slippage. This from two to third, second to third. So we're going to take it out. The guy that built it for me has agreed to look at it again. I think what we're going to do, I put a 4.0 kickdown lever in it. I think we're going to go to a 5.0. It's got a modified stock valve body in it. It could be the problem. So we're probably going to put a cheetah valve body in it if we can find one. I was reading on the internet they're on back order, been on back order for a while, but apparently you can send your valve body to them and they'll build you one, same price. So in these days of shortages and ships stuck off the coast of California, I guess that's what we'll be doing. Wonderful times we live in. So I got to get this done. I got to get this right, because that right there was costing this car, I believe, 2/10 this past year. All right, let me crawl up under it, drain the fluid, and go to unbolting it. Tell you what, folks, I hate doing this. That fluid looks great. I just put it in. It's only got one pass on it. One pass. But you know, I got to send it back, and you know, probably $20 worth of fluid right there. And one pass. You're thinking, why don't you leave it? But I got to take the transmission back, and he's got to go back into it, so the fluid's got to come out. And I don't really want to save old fluid. I think that'd be a dumb thing to do. So another $20 for new fluid. That's ATF4 Chrysler fluid right there. It ain't cheap stuff. Hey guys, have you ever taken a bolt out and then after you took it out you realized you didn't need to take it out? Especially when you worked on it for 10 minutes. Well, that's what I just did. I'm up under Furious here. I'm trying to pull the transmission out for the second time. And I was disconnecting the drive shaft safety loop, as you can see right here. This device right here goes over the drive shaft, and this is the lower shell. And I'm a total numbskull because I do this all the time. All you need to do is take off the lower shell bolts. And I'm up here and I'm taking this bolt out here, right here, which does not need to come out because it stays in place. Just the lower half drops down so you can get the shaft out, slide the drive shaft out. I've got a second shaft here by NHRA rule. I had to put that in, and it can stay. It's short enough, it can slip through it. But this one had to come out, and I can't tell you how many times I've done that, and I still do it. Hey guys, interested in hearing your opinion on something. When I put this transmission in last year, I made my own metal lines. I used steel tubing for the transmission lines, and I snaked it up along the frame rail, and had to make these bends, and then went through the header support and into the transcooler. It's got a separate transcooler. I didn't like that. Very difficult to bend. Tried to find aluminum line. I could not find it. All I could find was copper. And I had a guy tell me not to use copper because it would crack. I don't know if that's true or not. The last two cars I've built, that 440 Dodge pickup and this, I could not find aluminum line. So your suggestions, maybe some kind of a braided line or a rubber braided line that will pass the NHRA tech in case I end up running some of those events. Interested to see what you guys think, because I would rather go back with something better than that. I don't like the way I just don't like the way that did. All right, Furious fans, I got everything loose. The transmission lines are loose, shifter's loose. I got, of course, the drive shaft safety loop, which I probably didn't need to take out. I'm thinking I can slide this thing forward enough, pull it right out of the drive shaft. Maybe I can get lucky when I put it back in and it'll spline just right. If not, I can maybe have somebody turn the tires. But anyway, save a few steps. I was trying not to take the drive shaft out. I'm going to try that. I got a little chain holding it up top. This, of course, is leaking like crazy. So we're getting ready to slide the tranny jack up under here and commence to pulling it out. And I still got, these are just stuck in. There's one on each side just stuck in. So we're going to drop the cross member after we get the jack up under it and see if we can't slide it on up. Okay, folks, the transmission's out. I guess that took about 2 hours. Maybe I worked slow. But yeah, it's out. Just want to make note of a couple things. The piece that the shifter linkage goes in is still there. These little fittings here are still on it. This is my way of stopping that from leaking. I've been told you can put a freeze plug in there, like a 7/8 or something like that. You guys, anybody ever done that? If that's the case, let me know what size. I will get one, and I will make that much prettier than that. But it still had a little drip, little slight drip. It would drip, like one little drop every 2-3 hours. No big deal. All right, so as you can see, it's got new gaskets on it. This transmission, for whatever reason, just did not want to shift. Tried several things, got better, but you know, this thing needs to shift hard and quick. All right, we're gonna carry it back to the training guy. That'll probably happen on Sunday afternoon. I'm gonna go have some lunch.